Okay, how's it going everyone? Jiivita here with another live stream. Release 205 now, just went live, well, earlier this morning for me at least, and pretty awesome. I have to apologize a little bit. I am overcoming a little bit of like a sinus or head type cold, so I might be coughing a little bit here and there. I'll try to mute the microphone just in case I do have to do that, but yeah. But let's see here. So Robert Van, hello my friend, I just came to say hello. Hello, how's it going? NZ Adventures, hey Jiivita, has the update been released? So yes, the update, like I said, 205 has been released. We now have the essentially real-time atlases. We have the new signs. So we have silver, gold, titanium, and even gleam signs, as well as copper and iron. In the testing version of the video, the alloys weren't available just yet, or they're not really alloys. You can actually just use straight up gold. You don't have to make gold alloy to make a gold sign. So that's really actually very nice. So there are copper and iron versions, and the iron is pretty awesome. The copper has pretty good visibility as well, and then these gleam signs are pretty cool because, as you can see, well, you can see through them. So really nice. And if you have access to a Gleam member's beacon, or you are a Gleam member yourself, you can even color the text just the same way you do the chat. Here I have kind of a orange Jiivita on my personal portal sign, and of course I could do any different sign. I wanted to do like a Gleam sign, but I don't know, having that kind of lacy around Jiivita, it's like lace and Jiivita just didn't seem to go together, so really? So Mircraft server, no, the update has not been released. I beg to differ. And how do you get chat to show in YouTube, or is it auto? Can I do it on Twitch though? I can, what? Did I miss something? How do you get chat to show in YouTube, or is it auto? Well, I mean, you're talking on YouTube, so and it will, because I'm using Restream, and the Restream chat, it will be broadcast over to my Twitch channel at the same time. I'm dual streaming to both Twitch and YouTube. I'm not really sure if that answers your question, but yeah, it's every 5 seconds. So Unreal Gamer says, yeah, they had a 4-second update earlier. Maybe just talking about the actual 205 release, or where the Atlas updates every 5 seconds. One of those. Love your videos. Was that Guardian? Oh, Angel. Okay, like Guardian with a 6 instead of a G. That's pretty awesome. Pleased to caught a live one. Very nice to have you along, Guardian Angel. Blood Reverend, hello Jiivita, how are you today, and how's everybody in the chat doing? Well, I'm doing pretty good. Last stream, I was at just the very beginning of getting a cold, and now I'm like right at the tail end. It was just like a upper respiratory kind of sinusy type thing, so might be coughing a little bit, but I'll do my best to mute the microphone if I have to, so shouldn't be too bad. Cheat says hi Jiivita. Unreal Gamer says and yeah, so the Gleam Club membership on signs. So let's edit this. So basically, if I want red text, so let's do Jiivita. Yeah, I typed that right. And now we can do a colon and a hashtag, and you can actually type in like a hex code. But you can also type in, a lot of times, just a simple name like red, and then another colon, and confirm, and now it turns it red. So if you're familiar, this is the exact same way you do for chat colors as well. So you can come down into the chat and type in the same thing, and it will change the color to that color. And if I'm not mistaken, you can do, how about, let's see, I don't know if green is going to be a valid, not like lime doesn't work, but then red does, so it's a little bit, how about just test. And there we go. So now we have red and green, And if we wanted to do a brighter green, we can actually do, let's be 00FF00. So the first two is like the red color, and then the middle is green, and then the last two digits is going to be blue. So confirm, and now we have kind of a more lime green color. So pretty awesome. Unfortunately, all of this does take up the character remaining limit, whatever, so you can't get too crazy with a bunch of different colors. But certainly if you stick to the shorter ones like just red and green, it doesn't take up quite as much space, so that's pretty awesome. And the cool thing is all you have to do is, I mean, the sign has to be in the beacon of a Gleam Club member, so you don't necessarily have to be a Gleam Club member yourself per se to actually use this. You just kind of have to borrow their beacon. So yeah, Unreal Gamer is asking the color only if you're a Gleam Club member, right? To the best of my knowledge, it just has to be in the beacon of somebody that has Gleam Club, because it goes off of the beacon owner. Anybody can type this stuff in, but if you're not a Gleam Club member and you do it for your chat down below, then no, it doesn't work. But if it's for a sign and it's in the beacon of a Gleam Club member, it should work. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. So UTC, okay, what? That's a time zone depending on location. Patch was, oh, okay, yeah, so yeah, somebody was saying the patch was at 9:30 a.m. It was more like 5 something for me. Really early in the morning, got that notification, woke me up. I was like, oh, awesome. So I know what I'm going to be streaming today. So okay, so Unreal Gamer says basically your chat shows on the video itself. Yeah, that's because I'm using the Restream chat and I have it plugged into OBS as a, what does it be, like a browser type source, and it just sticks it on top and I can make it look differently. And oh, I even had it like, it fades out now? That's interesting. I forgot I did that. So pretty cool. Let's see here. Why does the entire world not just use YouTube as a standard? Yeah, I don't know. So, but yeah, probably the more impressive thing. Well, also like all of the alloy tools, at least as far as, well, really all of them, but gold, silver, and titanium, but mostly gold and silver have been completely reworked as far as tools and weapons. So they make a lot more sense as like an upgrade path. The main thing is that they had their durability dramatically increased, and actually, well, no, I can look at the knowledge. And that's another awesome thing, is the knowledge has been completely reworked, that basically all the ingredients are now like hyperlinks. So I can click on this ancient tech fragment, and now it will show me everything I can make using those ingredients. So that's pretty awesome. If I go to like a base ingredient, it should, let's see here, should tell me where to actually get these. Okay, so yeah, I can get it some meteorites. It gives me like the world level where I might be able to get these. Ancient tech device seam, which again tells me what world they come from, and you can kind of see what it looks like right there. So pretty awesome. Here, yeah, follow this all the way back to rough emerald, and now you can see emerald seam world 5 through 8, and here we go. So altitude, best world toxic level 5 through 7, altitude low under areas of low elevation. So in there we go, water. So it tells you you're looking for water, really low elevation, and even what level to look on. So 5 through 7. Well, that's actually cool. So level 7 worlds will have gems as well. I thought maybe they'd be only for the special ingredients or something, but that's pretty cool. So makes the knowledge tree a lot easier to navigate. Suppose a search blank, that's something a lot of people have been requesting, would be pretty awesome as well. But now we can come over here, and you could always right click here and see the stats, but now you can just come down below and see all the stats as well. So that's pretty amazing. But yeah, durability 1200 instead of like, what was it, 600, or it was pretty pathetic. Oh, how's it going, Ollie? I've been doing pretty good. I've been getting over a little bit of a cold, but it's almost gone. Just a little bit of a cough left. So yeah, Cheat, he's asking, is this the update where the atlas gets updated after 5 seconds? So yeah, in a 110 block radius, the atlas updates every 5 seconds. The entire atlas as a whole, from my understanding, updates every 5 minutes. So the area right around your character will be updated almost real time, whereas the rest of the world is a little bit slower. And how they balance this out is basically, they made some things slower while they sped up how the atlas updates. So it should be, hopefully, not too taxing on your internet connection, theoretically. And putting my phone on silent, so it's not going to be bugging us. But I think somebody... So yeah. Happy Friday, gents? What? It's Tuesday from my perspective. I don't know about you. So yeah, we can, let's see here. Do we have... Yeah, we can go play around with the atlas. Is there something you all would like to see me try to hunt down? Because I don't really have any huge preferences. I am in the process of making some amethyst slingbows. Partly because I want to hunt on the Shock World, what is it, Cardass, and Amethyst will be the counter to that. And I thought that the slingbows also got the durability upgrade because some of the gems were also balanced. So basically all the faster gems, the faster the tool, the more durability it has, and that kind of balances that it has lower damage, but then it gives extra durability to kind of compensate. So these Swift hammers, they get 2400 durability, which is pretty awesome because if you forge them with extra damage and you're still one-shotting rock, then you just have extra durability for the sake of extra durability, which is pretty awesome. The only problem is that Amethyst and Topaz, they're less flexible, so they're a little bit harder to forge, but shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, the weather is getting bad here in London, and get well soon. Oh, thank you. So sorry to hear that the weather is bad there. Evening from Finland, good patch. Oh, BUG. Or I guess that's buggy. Discord always pronounces it as BUG. Hunting glowing mushrooms. Okay, that should be a really excellent way to show off the new atlas as well. I work 9 days rotations and it's Friday. Okay. Friday we time traveled. Okay, so I use a cell phone hotspot for my internet, so I get about 500 kps. So I hope this update doesn't make it so I can't play. I don't think so. Plus, you'd be able to switch up, was it the chunk download rate? Network. So there's the cache size. Oh, here it is. Yeah, chunk download rate. So you could bump this down. And also, there's a whole bunch of kind of rules, and not really rules, but just how it works. If it's on your atlas, if your atlas is on your action bar, then that's what prompts it to update like that. So if you don't have equipped atlases, it all just happens much slower in the background. So basically, you're only downloading the stuff you actually need to be downloading, from my vague understanding. There's a whole bunch of verbiage on the patch notes that wasn't the most 100% understandable, but that was the impression I was getting out of it. So Shimmering Orb, Bezo Verona. Wow, so the heat map isn't even... I probably have to travel to this world to make it show up, or surely it's not really that dead. But let's see here. Actually, if we're going to be doing glowing mushrooms, it'd be better to switch to my Stealth Gatherer. Okay, so Bloodraven says he has it at 1 megabyte. I'm assuming that's the download rate. Such a good update. Saw your video for it. Gonna make mining so much easier. Yeah, that's something I'm kind of interested to see, is go to some of like my gem mining sites and see just how much I can destroy the heat map, basically. So let's see here. Yeah, this looks decent enough. Ooh, do I have... Yeah, I need... Okay, I got 37 meaty casseroles. That's pretty decent. So, Mind of Mouth, I'm excited for the root rebuff. Those are my... I like those tools with low energy drain. Forging a useful one should be awesome. Yeah, the balanced. I haven't actually used them, but I've certainly seen a lot of people use them, and they probably would be really nice. That's the one thing I don't like about the diamond, is they have the highest base damage, but that energy use can be kind of annoying, burning through so much energy. Let's see here. Yeah, it doesn't actually matter which way I go, I don't think. I do have... Come on, inventory. There we go, yeah, Bezo Verona, Shimmering Orb, and... Oh, my axe isn't even equipped? Huh, that's weird. I wonder why. These aren't forged, are they? Why were they separated out? It was just two partial stacks I had laying around or something. Am I talking to myself? I don't know. Probably. Wouldn't be the first time I've talked to myself. Here we go. How's it going? Was it the Dozark? Let's see, where are we? Oh yeah, Bezo Verona. Yeah, perfect. This is where we want to be. And... Ooh, that's not a good sign. There we go. What? Oh, Spooky Seed. We have the wrong... Bezo... There we go. Bezo Verona, Shimmering Orb. Aha, no wonder. Dozak. Oh, okay. The Dozak. Gotcha. Sorry about that. Mind of Mouth, you reply to it. Whoever, whatever is laugh out loud. Okay. Looking for Shimmering... Ooh! So, Mel is saying he's looking for Shimmering Orbs on Serpent Serenity. There were spots everywhere... Then it went blank. So, yeah, Shimmering Orbs or the glowing mushrooms, they only spawn on grass, and, I mean, they are on Serpent Serenity, but not as much as maybe Bezo Verona. And we can actually, why don't we look at the Places menu and see, because since I made that one video, Bezo Verona might be a little tapped out as far as Shimmering Orbs. Oh wow, Shimmering Orbs is the last one at 0.3%, or 0.03. Is there a better one? Let's see here. Yeah, I don't exactly have very many worlds tracked on this guy. Why don't we head over... Cardass seemed like a pretty decent place. Resources, where are we at? Shimmering Orbs, well, 0.05%. Well, there's not very much grass on that planet. Where's Shadow Tier? Oh, this is Shadow Tier, duh. They're just looking through the portal and saw Alkion, so... There's so much water on this planet, though, so it's probably... Here, I can go ahead and add this to the list. Ooh, that's like worse than the other one, isn't it? Guess we could go ahead and just look and see. So yeah, I don't even have... Yeah, we can just go ahead and do Bezo Verona. Because that's the atlas I have. But, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see. So somebody was saying like they would see a bright spot and then they'd head over to it and then it would disappear. So this stuff over here should update every 5 minutes. But since I just got here, it should be relatively up to date. It's an interesting building. As I get lost in it. Come on. It has those layered biome cliffs. Oh yeah, so Cardass, that's actually a really amazing place to get saltpeter, is those layered cliffs like that, or mountains, at least what I would call them. Still haven't quite adjusted to having my grapple in my right hand. I usually grapple with left hand, but I want my atlas out, so... Well, that's a good sign it hasn't disappeared yet. There we go, there's the glowing mushroom! Dun, 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 dun. Very nice. Ooh, I don't even... Do I have the Gathering Epic still? It might... Okay, yeah, I got the Gathering Epic, so... For that particular video, I unlearned it at one point. I didn't know if I had learned it back just yet. Waxy Earthium. Has those layered biomes cliffs. You have the layered and sand as Saltpeter City and Waxy. Oh yeah, there's lots of Twisted Loba there as well. Let's see here. So it looks like it's going to be up here somewhere. And there we go. Very, very nice. So yeah, if you want to wait for it, there it goes. And it's gone. So one of the things I really like about this, I mean, you could already use the Atlas to hone in on individual glow caps like this, but then once you gathered it, it would still show up. So it was really, really easy to walk around in circles because you didn't know where you had been and where you hadn't been. The best solution I could come up with is like, okay, I'm going to head south and some variation between that. So like either southeast, southwest, or just straight south, and just try not to turn back north or anything like that. But then you never really, it's like, oh, did I actually get everything? But now there's really no question or doubt in your mind. Yeah, so disarmed soldiers, so you say you found was that 900 exotic earthiums in 3 hours. The Atlas update makes it gathering way easier, so ooh, we can grab some reactive lamella while we're at it. Very, very nice. Here we go, some waxy earthiums right there. Ooh, desert sword. I guess I'm probably good on Desert Sword for a while, or Fibrous Leaves at least, after gathering like 2,000 of these things. Ooh, Roadrunner. Very nice. If only hopper cores worked. That would be awesome. Yeah, speaking of hopper cores, that's another improvement to the knowledge tree. Is, let's see here, what would that be? Oh, this character doesn't have those fancy key bindings to switch through the filters. Here we go. Resources. And there we go. So yeah, we're looking for hoppers that are mighty and above on worlds 5 through 8. So you need either level 5 or 6 world. I could have sworn you could have gotten these off of the level 4 worlds, but maybe that would take the hoppers with like all the buffs on them. Because if you find a creature with a bunch of buffs on it, they should drop drops that are similar to one level higher than what they actually are. So if you have like a whatever is before mighty, strong maybe or stout, then it would, if it had a whole bunch of buffs, then it would drop drops as though it was a mighty, or at least that's what I heard a dev comment on. I think that was just before launch, was kind of the general idea that they were going for. I killed 30 hoppers, mighty, and above just to get 3 cores. So yeah, that's eek. Yeah, the best way I found to get animal trophies is just go on the community hunts and try not to pay too close attention to it. Other than, like, if you do see hoppers, like, focus fire them down and be sure to actually loot them, but just going out and trying, like last stream, somebody was like, oh, go look for spitter eyeballs. Of course, as soon as I go looking for spitters, that was like the last creature I actually found. So that's at least my methodology for getting animal drops, is just go on the community hunts and try to make all the ones you can make and try not to get too worked up over it, I guess. Oh, hello. Are you gonna stay still for me? No? No? Maybe? There we go. Of course, that was a small roadrunner, but still, adrenal glands are kind of worthwhile. When is the next hunt? I'm not really sure. Low Kill does hunts weekdays. Let's see here, at what time? 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, except he takes Tuesdays off. So tomorrow there should be a hunt from him, but it seems like there's been a lot more hunts here lately. But since I've been in the middle of a move, and oh yeah, that's another thing. I'm finally at the new house. I think it seems a little bit echoey in this room. I might have to do something about that, but yeah, I haven't been able to play as much as I would like to, so I haven't been attending any of the hunts, so I'm a little bit out of touch with that. But you can certainly head over to, actually, even there's the official Boundless Discord, there's a channel for hunting, and you can do like a exclamation point hunter, and that will tag you as a hunter, and then you'll get notifications whenever somebody initiates a public hunt. And usually they'll give like a 30 to an hour notice and things like that, and there's also a calendar somewhere. And I'm running around completely aimlessly at this point, but oh, perfect. Here's a glowing mushroom right over here. Hello. Oh crap. That is the problem with this stealth gatherer, is meteors. I get so used to not having to worry about anything attacking me that I just blindly walk right into meteors, and of course they just aggro to me immediately. So, but granted, his experience gain is pretty pathetic to begin with, so it's not that big of a deal. I just used mass crafting stone to level this guy up, so not that big of a deal. Let's eat another piece of food. It's okay, you just answered as I typed, hee. Can you find glowing lamella in Alkion? Well, glowing lamella. Oh yeah, glowing. So you can find it, but so much of that planet is covered in rock and sand, it wouldn't be the best place. So, but glowing mushrooms, which is the source of glowing lamella, has to have grass to actually spawn. So while you can find it there, it's, you know, not the best. A lot of them start at the Finata Ultima HQ randomly throughout the day. Okay. Okay, yeah, so Guardian Angel is asking, how do you get on a community hunt? And then I already kind of answered that, so very nice. Oh, is this going to lead me? Okay, there's the meteor. I want to stay away from that, but I do want to get this glowing mushroom that I missed. It's actually bright enough. It kind of looks like maybe there might be two over there, but I don't know. I've been fooled by that before. Really? There's a... Oh, it's got to be on that other mountain over there. Geronimo! I'm not going to reach it. Okay, where is it? Oh, just a little bit further. Oh, wow, it's all the way down there, and there's a Roadrunner. Well, good thing I landed in the water, because my grapple completely missed that. Oh, sweet, there are two here. Very nice. See, I'm not crazy. Mostly, maybe. Just a little bit. Okay, I'll admit it. So yeah, pretty straightforward. See that hotspot is completely gone, so just literally follow your nose. Looks like there's 3 over here with another 3 off to the side, so... yeah, we could even head to this one and then head over there. The one that's just above my crosshair. Oh, missed that. Okay, at least it didn't kill me. Oh, it's amazing. So Ovis was asking, how do you like the new faster updating Atlas? It's just insane, especially for surface resources. I haven't tested it out for like mining diamonds or something, but that would be pretty fun to sit there and see, like, can I get every last one of them sort of thing. That wouldn't be probably the most efficient way to do it, but still it'd be fun. I mean, I did an experiment in early access mining for sapphires because, well, the sapphires, they spawned in really ridiculous areas and was a pain in the butt. So I literally beaconed an entire mountain and mined out every last sapphire to both test out, is it viable to mine for them, and how the Atlas worked. And so I was curious, like, oh, okay, so the Atlas does count resources that are beaconed, so that was the first test. And then I wanted to see if I could truly wipe out the heat map, which you can, and then how fast it comes back. And it's amazing how fast it does come back. But since then, they've also said, like, how resources come back is that basically all of the base or the basic terrain has to come back, and once all of that does come back, then all the resources and surface resources more or less just come in instantly. So it's just a matter of the entire chunk has to actually return to normal before those resources come back. So makes a little bit more sense now of why it came back as fast as it did, but at the time it really surprised me. I thought it would come back over time. Like, you know, days or weeks for it to return. But let's see here. Where was I heading to again? Aha! Yeah, makes plant-based gathering super easy. Oh, oh, oh. Very nice. Theoretically, there's 3 glow caps. Okay, there's 1. And I don't know why I'm just pull out the Atlas. Really? I don't... Where is it? Must be further than it appears. Okay, so Guardian Angel is like, watching you run around definitely makes me wonder if they will bring in mounts, land and flying. So yeah, if you have max agility, I think this character does have max agility. It's like you are your own mount. Certainly a flying mount would be a really awesome addition, but as far as ground mounts, it's almost arguable if they're necessary. Other than, like, if you have a character that doesn't have agility, then the land mount would really benefit them. Kind of let you balance out, like save those points for something else. But those are, yeah, those are just strong. See, that would be one nice thing about Cardass, is that we would find better hoppers for thermal core trophies. But we didn't have an Atlas on this character for that planet, so... Oh, did I pass one? Not according to the Atlas. Maybe I started to. You can launch yourself forward with little damage. Oh yeah, with the grapples. Yeah, there's a bit of a fine art to using a grapple without killing yourself, at least the faster ones. Because if you slam yourself into a wall and let go just before you hit that wall, then you can do some serious damage. So yeah, I guess the next, if I had to have like an Atlas wish list, now it's like, oh, can't I track more than one thing at a time? I want like combined heat maps, but that's being a little too spoiled. I guess I could have two Atlases and then like switch between them or something. But say I wanted to do reactive lamella and glowing mushrooms or shimmering orbs, that would be an interesting way to do it. But I also heard, as far as shimmering orbs, somebody was saying just go farm some growth with like an AoE shovel and then use regeneration bombs to regenerate the growth, and that you can get like a crazy amount of shimmering orbs doing that. Of course, it's more expensive, but you know, you save time. So I haven't actually tried that out, but it sounds like it'd be pretty cool, because like 30 minutes I got 130, I think, if I remember correctly from that video that I made. So yeah, if I could just run around with some regeneration bombs and just basically hit the reset button, you know, you could get potentially 260 in an hour versus the 130 that I got in an hour. Have to have, yeah. So yeah, luck and the gathering epic both affect surface resources, but then luck only affects, or rather the gathering epic does not affect drops from blocks that we know of. Somebody was saying, it's like, oh, it seems like you actually get less drops from blocks if you have the gathering epic. I just haven't tested that out. I mean, I did see a small discrepancy, but that could be just RNG. So at some point I'll probably test that out. But yeah, the map update is amazing. So Alexander was saying that he loves it. It's pretty amazing. Certainly are clearing out the area, though. Sorry. Very nice. Aw. Broke my momentum. Recraft, not recruits. Okay. Oh, okay, so Guardian Angel says, grapples and max agility makes more sense for travel, easier to manage. Recraft one if it breaks rather than having to buy or tame a new one if it dies. Ooh, yeah. I wouldn't like it if my mount died. That would not be cool. It would be kind of interesting, though, I guess. Actually have a mount that you have to worry about. I guess I'm used to like games like World of Warcraft where your mount is, you know, you just always have it once you have it. But something more like, I guess Ark is probably like that. I've never played Ark. I've watched a few other people play it. So I guess you kind of have to worry about those tames getting killed. Just bashed my head into leaves. That's awesome. On PS4, how large of a download for update? My slow internet takes time. Let's see here. Can I see how big the update was? Let's see here. Where'd Steam go? Library. Oh, well, it doesn't even say. Yeah, I don't know how big the update was. I don't think it's super big, but I don't know. I booted up my computer and crafted some signs this morning and then shut it back down so I can't see. Well, if I go to the downloads, maybe it'll just still be there. Downloads. Yeah, no, so. Sorry, can't say. Again, I don't think it was super big. I mean, I guess it will have like the meshes and artwork for the gold signs. That might be, might take up a little bit of extra space. But the rest was just kind of like changing numbers, so. Unless, of course, they're sneaking in super secret stuff. Where is this guy? He's trying to be... I guess he's probably up here? Oh, thank you very much for the subscription, Lee Harlow? It's interesting trying to grapple and read at the same time. It's like, I think that's gonna work, maybe, as far as grappling. Okay, so that mushroom should be under these trees, maybe? Huh. Back in early access, they used to be found almost exclusively in caves, but that's not really the case in live. Oh, but there is a cave over here. Is it just on the inside of the cave? No, then... maybe it's above. So Alexander says those gleam signs are freaking sweet. So yeah, they are pretty amazing, especially for like all the people that want like skinny windows. Somebody was complaining that they don't hold back water though. So if you wanted like an underwater window, you might be in for a wet base. But you could do like, I guess, do some fancy chiseling and get the water to flow into the chiseled block instead of into your base, but still probably not the effect you're really going for. I think I'm just going to pass this guy up, because wherever he is, he's really well hidden. And I could have like already been off to the other hot spot by now. And Disarmed Soldier started playing the game a month ago, and your guys have been great help. Oh, thank you very much. I'm glad that you found them helpful. Whoa. Definitely want to get those guys. So that's Stout. Ooh, Stout Corrosive. Very nice. Okay, so it didn't look like we got a Roadrunner feather, but those are pretty rare. One mushroom that no one will find, yeah. Yeah, usually when they're like that, it'll be like some bush or something, and it'll be like buried inside of the bush, but that mountain, it's kind of like, is it, you know, inside of the cave where it's not really supposed to be? Maybe there's like a little bit of grass inside of the cave, and... Ooh, we kind of cleared out all the stuff in the general area, didn't we? Very nice. Ooh, ooh, oh. Nah. It's like I hear a Roadrunner, but it's way too far off. Ooh, that's a good one. I don't really need shadow worms, but bitter beans, however. Kind of get away from some of these cuddle trunks, and I think I'll switch out the shimmering orbs for some bitter beans. Oh, wow. Is there a sound effect for emptying the atlas now? That's, where are my beans? Oh, there they are. Oh, no? That's weird. Maybe it was... Okay, so it just kind of plays like a short orb sound whenever you're ejecting an orb. I get you. Okay. Oh, nice. Well, it is icy, so... if you can afford to make or buy forged items, titanium plus strength brew equals easy mining. Oh yeah, so... Yeah, I've been really impressed with the strength brews, just in general. I mean, it's like they only last 10 minutes, but that's actually pretty darn decent, and they're not too hard to craft. It does, like, I guess the... Oh, what is it? Saltpeter is a little bit of a stumbling block. It seems like maybe there's something else, but I think it's just a matter of having a nice stock of a little bit of everything. Uh-oh. Guess I walked too close to somebody. There, I don't... Is he... No, I don't think he can get across that forge there. But yeah, it's kind of crazy that... I don't know, I guess if shimmering orbs were in bigger demand, then these places would be picked clean, but it's just weird that shimmering orbs are easier to find, or shadow orbs are easier to find than shimmering orbs. If I can talk straight here. Ah! Oh, that was a nice shot. I don't know how I made it, but... Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So if you can't afford to make or buy forged items, then titanium plus strength brew equals equal mining. Okay, that makes, I guess, a little bit more sense. I mean, even if you can afford forged gear, the strength brew, unless of course you're already one-shotting rock or something, then you don't need the strength brew, but